What's up, everybody? It's Jeffrey Lyles welcoming you to another edition of Lyles Figure Files. We're live. It's Thursday. One more day to go to wrap up another week. I'm a little bit sad because the Olympics are almost over. I don't know what I'm going to do to spend my long nights after the medal count's done. No Maria Taylor. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's going to be wild. I'm sure I'll watch Big Brother, start catching up on that, watching that all late nights or whatever and all that good stuff. But what's up to you all? Hopefully, you've had a productive figure week. Lots of stuff, as always, to talk about. But before I go any further, I've got to do this thing that I always do every week. Kick everything off with a big thanks to the super supporters out there who've been supporting the channel so far in August. We're 8 days in. But let's give a special shout out to Tom Finn 2018, Kwame Taylor, and Blake Tarpley. Thank you guys so much for your support of this channel. I do appreciate y'all so much. So let's see. A lot of people already in the chat. I've been kind of peeping out everything, seeing how everything's going on that end for the last, let me see. When did we start off with the comments? Way back in 627. So a lot of stuff. We're going to get into what figures you think need to be upgraded. I was working on my list, doing the last round of the figure room, going, yep, let's add this one. Let's add her. Let's add him. So I've got a big list. I can't wait to see y'all. I know some of y'all already popped them in the comments in the chat. So let's get on to it soon. What's up, 80s kid from the 90s? I got my proton pack ready because it's go time. What's up, Jeff and the awesome posse? What's up, 80s kid? Snake Eyes. Howdy, partner. How are you? Blake Tarpley, let's go. 2 in a row. Hey, Jeff. What's up, Blake? Blake also says, ring that like button on the way in. No portal opening. All right, I'm still working on that one. Then Doom, what's up, Figure Files crew? And to my main man, 100 grand, Jeffrey, what it is? Then Doom, how are you, my man? Omega 579 says, hey, what's happening? What's up, Omega? It's almost here. We're almost ready for Friday. Felix Vegans is here. Good evening, Figure Files crew and chat. What's up, Felix? I got a few more suggestions. I definitely need to star because there are several. Wookie Sasquatch, G Brewer are here as well. 1216 Anarchist. Good evening, Jeff and crew. What's up, 1216 Anarchist? How are you? Been a while, but happy to be here. Happy to see you back on. Welcome back. Danny Roo. Yo, Jeff. How are you? Awesome, Danny. How are you? Hope you're good, my man. Hopefully you're doing well. Also, that's one astonishing t-shirt. See, I thought you were going to say uncanny t-shirt, but thank you so much, 80s kid. Jamelin Parks is here. What's up? What up, though? Joshua, good evening, everyone. Hope you got some good pickups this week. As always, yes, I definitely want to know what you all picked up this week. I actually have some pickups myself this week. I'm going to break those down in just a second. Mr. Cheeseburger's here. Hit the like button. Follow. Share. Thank you so much, Mr. Cheeseburger. How are you on this fine Thursday? And subscribe. Happy Thursday to you, Felix. How are you? On your left. That's where I should have been looking. Oh, there's the portal. I knew it. 49er Brian. Go Niners, buddy. Man, this week, I don't know about you, but this week has been the worst. I'm just waiting on the everything's forgiven. We signed Brandon Ayuk to a contract extension. All's good. Nothing to worry about. Oh, yeah, we still got to re-sign or give Trent a new contract. The Super Bowl hangover, so real. And then we got a Madden curse because we got Christian McCaffrey on the cover. It's going to be an awesome season. Whew, we're going to make it through together. Konnichiwa, Jeff and chat. What's up, Judge Dreads? The only reason I know how to say konnichiwa properly is because of hangover. Anyway, Mr. Cheeseburger says, can't wait to get your take on Cobra Commander. 99% of the G.I. Joe fandom hated Cobra La, but now wants a man. Oh, man, see, now I'm thinking I should have said, want a man, wants a man, wants a man. sung to the tune of Salt and Pepper. Anyway, yes, I will be talking about that for sure. Rodney, what's going on, my man? What's good, Jeffrey? It's been a couple minutes. Happy to make this chat. I'm happy to see you back, Rodney. Hope you're doing well. Man, you know it. I just want all this to be just like a Bobby and Dallas scene where, oh, it's just a nightmare and everything's good. He's got his red suit on, taking a pen, a little feather pen, doing his thing, the quill, if you will. But yeah, man, I'm geez, let's get this thing done. Patrick, what's up, my man? My Bears are winning the title. I said what I said. It's all fair game. Everybody's undefeated right now. Boris Martis is here. Evening, everybody. What's up, Boris? No, just literally hangover. Only because of that scene. It's amazing. 49 runner. I got once a man. I got lucky. Yeah. So much stuff on that. All right. G Bruce says I got a narrow display shelf for the dead space in the corner. Empire Strikes Back, Nirvana, and Mothra t-shirts, and a NECA TMNT Mirage Comics Rat King. What was your favorite pickup this week? Let's see. I feel like I forgot somebody. Someone mentioned that they did pick up some stuff. Let's see. All right. This week, I was able to go to my local GameStop. They've got an amazing sale going on right now. I recorded a video that you'll see soon, but before I get to it, before I post it, I got to share with y'all because it was great and I was really happy to take advantage of it. There we go. I had to find a big window. Buy one, get one free, markdown toys and collectibles. It's too far to run over and get to it, but it's a great sale. And if your GameStops are even remotely well stocked, you can get some good stuff. I was able to get the Black Series Morgan Elsbeth, a figure I've been eyeing for a while, or since she made her way to the clearance section. And then I was also very fortunate to be able to get the Aquaman, the McFarlane DC Direct digital figure that came with Quisp, his his fifth dimensional imp. I've been eyeing that for a while. You note my Justice League. There, wait. There we go. Wow. Directions with the camera are crazy. There we go. All those guys. Right. Martian Manhunter, Batman, Superman, Flash, Green Lantern, Red Tornado. Now you're going to see Aquaman on the back real soon because I got him. He's marked down, so he was eligible for this deal. Everything clearance was as well. Buy one, get one free. Awesome sale over at GameStop. And I was really excited to see they had those McFarlane DC Direct digital figures on there. They've got the next wave. So I saw Green Arrow. I saw Silver Age Atom. I forgot who the third member of that. Oh, Superman, Our World's at War. He was also there. So all three of them were there. But now I'm kind of like, well, you're going to have another clearance sale. I'm going to have to wait and get all of them all at once. And because of that sale, because it had so much stuff, I was like, well, I need to talk to the friendly GameStop associate. Was like, hey, y'all aren't getting rid of figures, are you? And he said, no, they're just clearancing stuff off, novel concept, because we've got new figures coming in. So just like Target, not Walmart, because Walmart doesn't believe in that. They're gonna start clearancing out new stuff when they get new stuff. Crazy, it's gonna open up everything. So, and I also saw Jinx there, and I was like, what am I gonna use this $5 monthly reward on? And then I was really eyeing Jinx because the GI Joe and all the new figures are there. You know, as soon as I got over to the figure aisle, I can't remember the last time I spent more than 2 minutes looking at the video game section at my local GameStop. I'm going in there strictly for figures now, and every month I'm buying some figure solely because they have that reward zone deal. But anyway, lots of cool stuff at GameStop, so make sure to check them out there. All right, let's see what else we got here in the chat. Just Dread says, you got San Francisco, we got Texans. We're gonna I'm rooting for you all right up until the point we play y'all in the Super Bowl. So there you go. Joanna wants a man? Nope, sold out. He's so sold out. But apparently, even today, more people had a chance to get them because they're starting their process, even though they said it's not coming until September. It's still August. Checks notes. It's not even August 15th. Those orders are getting processed. So if you got one of those pre-orders, you should expect the email real soon. Joshua, the last week and a half was nuts for deliveries. Got a Cabal 3-pack, nice. Danny Catch Ghost Rider, so good. Jubilee Forge and Storm 3-pack. Where did you get that 3-pack from? Did you get it from Ollie's? Because apparently they're getting them in for 25 bucks. And Dinobot Swoop. I'm a little bit behind on my Dinobots. I have Grimlock and I've got Snarl, Swoop of another three, of course. I'm going to get one of my buddies has Slag for me, but it's kind of wild that we're going to have all five, or at least most people, if they wanted to, actually have all five Dinobots in the Studio Series 86 format. That's quickly becoming one of the favorites of my collection, being able to reenact Transformers the movie, at least until Prime turns to ash and it goes like, oh no, what's going on with my childhood here? The Collector, what's up? What upgrades are we doing? What figures you want to see upgraded in your collection? Robert, what's up, my man? Hey Jeff, how's it going? Solid. How about you? Got Captain Rogers. I dig that figure. And it was one where I was like, yeah, I need to get him for the collection and to put him with my Secret Avengers, but he's a really fun figure. I assume that's the one you're talking about. Street Sharks for fun and another article Steel Brigade. Article. I wonder if your spell check went crazy on you or if you just got another Steel Brigade figure. Anyway, let me know if I read that wrong. William Bailey, love your t-shirt. I want one. I'll make sure to put the link in here before, or maybe as soon as this is done. But yeah, I love the shirt. It's fun. Jim Lee, shout out the whole crew from that era where it was like an all new, all different time frame. And then Jim Lee said, peace out, y'all. I'm going to go form Homage Studios. So we'll let y'all pick up the pieces with Annie Cooper. Still got some cool stuff. Jeff White, what's up, fellow namesake? Got my once a man Cobra Commander yesterday. What you think? Speaking of, I've gotta give my man, my Fush brother, Matt K, a special shout out. He posted some amazing photos of this once a man Cobra Commander. I have this figure coming, but I'm like, there's no way I'm going to shoot anything remotely close to this incredible photo shoot he posted. I mean, it's awesome. If you haven't seen them, here you go. It's great work, and it's basic. Here's what you got, but it's the money shots that he has where it's just everything. Where he's got the snow scenes that are incredible. Check this out. I mean, that is greatness. Jalen said I should try to make a point to spotlight some amazing photographers, and I cannot go any further without doing the showcase my buddy Matt. This is incredible stuff. I mean, Hasbro should have given him an early preview just so he could show how amazing this figure looks, giving this whole Cobra Law Mountain deal going. And geez, great photos, just like the movement in the snow. I mean, I got to ask Matt how he set this up because this is great. Really getting that sense of the blizzards going around. And there's Roadblock escorting him because he was once a man. And then the water shots, too. Come on, Matt. What are you doing over here? Incredible stuff. Just really good. And, if I did not have this figure on order, if I didn't already want it, man, Matt totally sold it for me on this. So, definitely check out Matt's photos over on the Fush. He always does great work, but I think this is some of the best he's done in a long time. Anyway, Blake, Jeff, you're missing Wonder Woman from this shelf. Did you ever pick her up? I have never seen her, so I don't have her, but I don't really know if I could count her as the Silver Age Wonder Woman that I kind of have that shelf going for. I'm definitely going to get Firestorm and add him to the mix, and hopefully by this time next week you'll see Aquaman on there, but she's not quite doing it. So when I get this Green Arrow, I'm not going to put him on there for sure. Adam's going to be joining that shelf, And then I'm gonna have to start putting some risers on there because the shelf is gonna get really full. We'll see. Boris Mortis, Fifth Dimensional Imp sounds like a great band name. It does actually. Good one. Joshua said, I got Mad Marauders, Low Light and Spirit, tomorrow's Banshee Gammon and Psylocke 3-pack. That 3-pack is great. It was one where, of course, I wanted, all three. I think the head sculpts, the face printing on Gambit and Psylocke are the best versions we've got. Of course, I was ecstatic to get Banshee because not only does he fit in with that Uncanny X-Men 275 cover, but for a hot second with the blue and gold teams, he and Forge were basically support staff. So he could actually run with that team, more so the gold one than the blue one. But yeah, great figures. And my once man Cobra Commander is supposed to come Monday. I've been charged. I don't know when I'm going to actually see him, but yeah, I'm very excited about that one. Oh, in comic color Grimlock. Yes. 49 Ryan, man, I was actually glad he went to an AFC team because I did not want to have to play D'Amico in the playoffs. I'm happy to root for him over on the AFC. G-Brew, my Walmart just clearance out all the NECA Bride of Frankensteins. I got one some months back. Bride of Frankenstein is one of my favorite Universal Studios monsters films. Did they just do Bride of Frankenstein or did they also do any of the other supporting characters in there? Judge Dreads just got the Danny Ketch bike in the mail. I'll put the retro Ghost Rider on it since it's basically the same figure. You don't want the Danny Ketch? Did someone say Ollie's? Good stuff, cheap. Lone Dragon, waiting for Pink Chun leadership. They've only had my money for 2 weeks. That's not good. I mean, I hate the deal when they take your money and it's not like an immediate thing where they're cool. We've got your money. We're processing your order. Maybe I'll give them 24 hours, 48 at the most. But it's like, come on, guys. You're gonna take my money. Let's get it out the door. Give me that tracking number, that tracking information right away. Because I mean, y'all are sitting on the money at this point. Let's keep a same time, man. Kind of exchange. Got a box with Goobers 80s kid. I really like Goobers like that. Felix, pickups this week or Cobra Commander Once a Man? Once a Man. Let me see her. I gotta see her. Maybe I can go to YouTube and see how easily I could do this because I really want to know how many of you all at this point have your Cobra Commander Once a Man. Let's see. We're gonna go to this because I want to see how many of you all actually have this bad boy in hand. So let's see if I can do this here without doing a crazy deal where I'm messing up my whole deal. Let's see. Ugh, I'm gonna have to do this next time. I want to do a poll. So informally, which ones of you all that you actually wanted to are still waiting to get your Cobra Commander Once a Man or order him? Snake Eyes are trying to find Sonic 3 figures. I think you're going to be a minute. Hardluck Hoppa corrected me. Jim Lee formed Wildstorm under the Image banner. You're right. He did that homage pop deal. I think that's what he originally planned to call that because Jubilee's holding a box of the popcorn bucket with homage, and that's where I was thinking there. But you're right. 1216 Anarchist finally got Multiverse Classic Riddler. It is such a good figure, isn't it? To go along with Classic Joker. Which one do you consider the Classic Joker? Penguin, and I still need to get him. Catwoman, which one are you thinking? The Nightfall one is a classic Catwoman, and Mr. Freeze, another one I still need to get. Wish we'd get Two-Face, Scarecrow, and Poison Ivy. I feel like all three of those are safe bets because he loves the Batman figures. But I really, really love that Riddler figure. And I wish I could say I love that Joker. I'm curious which one you have as a classic one. Felix says those are fire shots. Appropriately enough for the snow scenes. They're amazing, aren't they? Judge Dredge just bought an Ertl 118 scale Munsters coach to finish my vampire shelf. Needed a whip. Nice. That's cool. I watched the Munsters. That was a fun show. All those shows back in the day, watch on syndication, coming home from school or during the summer. during summer vacation, hanging over my grandparents in the back room, watching all those cool afternoon shows, waiting for the cartoons to kick in. Ryan Daly's here. What's up, my man? Jalen, not much this week. I begrudgingly got the last two pieces I needed to complete Zabu. I was at Ollie's and didn't see much, so I picked up that super adaptoid, and Aloe showed up. And Aloe showed up on my doorstep. Which one's Aloe? I still need, and I'm trying to think if I have any of the figures from Zabu. And I feel like with Marvel Legends, I am still so far behind with collecting them and getting more figures. I think the 2024 ones that I have are most of these 85th anniversaries. Those are the main ones from this year's releases that I've gotten. I've gotten Baron Zemo and Arnim Zola, but I'm really far behind on any of the 2024 figures. I still don't have Black Panther in the gold outfit vision. I still need to pick up, so I'm way behind. And I'm sure, I mean, we're in August, on the back half of the year now. I need to start catching up. What's your take on that super adaptoid? Is it worth trying to find some pieces to fully kit them out? I may have a connection for some other pieces, but yeah, yeah. Even at 20 bucks, I'm still like, do I want that figure? We'll see. Henry G, what's up, my man? Hey, Jeff Figure Files crew, a little late to the party. Hope everyone's doing well. What did I miss? Not too much. We're just chatting, seeing what we picked up this week. Ryan, I had no desire to collect any DC Multiverse figures, but after watching Batman Cape Crusader, I had to get the first appearance Batman, found it at Best Buy of all places. It reminds me I still need to watch Cape Crusader, so that's something post Olympics I will catch up on. Is anybody going to go see Borderlands? It's not doing really well on Rotten Tomatoes. Joshua, my budget is properly ruined. Yeah, these quick hit your wallets pre-orders are definitely to blame. James Green, what's up, my man? How are you today? Jalen, oh yeah, I got Comic Colored Grimlock too. I don't know if I want to double on the whole Dinobot team, but I like the idea of displaying both modes. That is a very good, strong selling point for buying those figures because those transformations are a little bit more complicated. I've gotten pretty good with some of them where it's like I don't need to pull out the instructions. I don't need to watch a video to remember how to turn it back to a car, transform it to a robot. But yeah, those Dinobots are like a lot of, well, you just fit in place. There you go. So I haven't transformed them back out yet. Oh, they just did the Brat. She was the only one they had, $20. Not bad. They also clearance out all the Super 7 stuff they had, which is all just Snake Eyes figures. Probably not shocking. Judge Dredd. Now I have to choose between a Joy Toy Warhammer figure and Savage Crucible Vindimmer. One has to get canceled. That's always a tricky thing, right? Where it's like, you guys have messed me up. Which one do I keep? Which one goes? Which one's the weakest link? Moses. What's up, Moses? My Cobra Commander shipped today. So I guess I should be getting my tracking information really soon. Speaking moistly, I picked up Masters of the Universe Origins Merman. I had to because of my avatar. What do you think of the figure? You like it? Jamelin, I do not have Once a Man Cobra Commander yet. Hasbro says he'll arrive in September. That's what they said for mine too, but did you get yours processed yet? Ryan Daly, enjoyed your new video on 50 Marvel Legends they still need to make. Thank you, my friend. It was fun doing it, and I realized I could do that 3 more times and still have a lot more figures left to go. Made me think I'd like a box set of the original Teenage New Mutants. Right. The girls can be on the Valeria Richards, but I don't have that figure. But does she have all the full complements of the articulation, the biceps, the double jointed elbows? Wilfredo, I was lucky to get 2 Coco Once a Man yesterday. Nice. I had no idea until like this year people referred to him as Coco. Moses says, I was, oops, there we go. To be honest, aside from Spawn, the other image characters from launch years are mid. I don't know. I kind of liked those first years. I like Savage Dragon, Shadowhawk. I like Wildcats. Who was Rob Liefeld's Youngblood? They were okay. I felt like he was really just channeling X Force, so I didn't really enjoy those characters as much as some of the other ones. Cream Man's here. What's up, Jeff? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing good, my man. How about you? Jim Whitaker. I already have mine in my display because I paid the scalper fee, but I had to have the once a man Cobra Commander. I love the G.I. Joe movie and Cobra. I feel like most people, I think it's like the prequels, you kind of get away for it a while, and then it's well, I can appreciate it, excuse me, for what it is, what it was, and not feel like it ruined everything, which I kind of feel is the case for both of those. I am definitely in the camp of really loving G.I. Joe the movie right from the moment I was over my grandparents again, watching it on Saturday, like, oh my gosh, what is this? It was such a cool, this is before the internet, of course. And it was had no idea this was going to be airing when it did on that Saturday. I was like, oh wow. And I loved it from the opening scene, which I feel like every G.I. Joe fan loves, even if they hate the rest of the movie. But oh man, it was so much fun and love that. The only thing that I wish they had done was include more of those 87 Joes. I think Outback would have been a lot of fun in the movie. And I felt like he's the one that really got slighted for not being able to make his debut there. Been kind of interesting seeing Marine Corps, Marine Blues, Gung Ho, Psych Out would have been interesting to see thrown in that mix too. Maybe he would have made a lot of sense. You guys might think you're seeing aliens, but they're really just more Cobras. You can explain it all away. G. Bruce says, I was not interested in the Cobra Commander once man figure. I'm trying to be a lot more responsible with my money. Well, there you go. I'm trying to cut back on buying stuff that isn't X-Men, Ghostbusters, Mutant Ninja Turtles, or Godzilla. Well, there you go. Stay focused. Judge Dreds, you have monsters showing locally? What station? Green Man. For a good McFarlane Joker, you have to kit bash, unfortunately. No official Joker cuts it as the classic Joker. I was wondering which one. Oh, is the main character from Horizon Zero Dawn. What do you think of those figures? They look really impressive. Like the whole lineup that they showed, it's like, wow, great looking figures. And the prices are pretty reasonable too. What are they? 29, and I think maybe the deluxe ones are 39, but they look really solid. Boris Mortis, you think that's bad? I really think it's bad. I'm just kind of messing around. Big Bad Toy Stores and ship my Wolverine and Sabretooth 2-pack yet. I'm waiting for Entertainment Earth to ship mine. And of course, it's going to be right when I'm like, wait, that was money for the Rattler. We'll see where this all plays out. Matthew, what's up, my man? How are you? Laura A just left the GameStop an hour ago. Sucks when they only $25 clearance item you want and or a single $25 markdown you want. I'll probably check two different GameStops tomorrow. I'm not quite understand what you're saying, but they only had one thing that you wanted there. Matthew, I got my San Diego Comic Con Jada Chun Li. She's awesome. That's the pink one with the. That's pretty cool. I wish they had included that in the original figure because I did do that pose, but it felt like kind of weird with either this stern face or the yelling one. But I love the fact that they did include that sculpt. Henry G got a bunch. My Super 7 San Diego Comic Con exclusives came. I got the Playmates Comic Edition Turtles. Nice. Multiverse Superboy, Agent Liberty. He's one I really wanted. Revenge of the Sith, Sidious, Super Battle Droid Comic Edition Grimlock. You did have a good week. Nice. Studio Series 86 Ironhide is a piece of cake to transform. He's one I haven't tried to do back and forth. Maybe he is. Henry G, my once a man charge today, even though it's still showing shipping in September. So I wonder, because mine got charged today too. Spaded one, been on an absolute tear getting these 85th Legends. Hasbro finally got their claws in deep enough. Has everyone who wanted one found a Warbird now? because I feel like a lot of people were, in that opening week, the 21st of July. That's when she was able to be sold at Target. I feel like most people have gotten her now. Are there still some stragglers on that? I'm noticing on Target's website when I checked it the other day, there were still some available, sort of kind of in my area, but not necessarily any ones that I was going to drive out to. Of course, because I had to figure there's no need for me to drive out, but it does seem like people are able to get her if they time it right on the website. So let me know if you're still looking for her. I'm curious. Matthew says, sorry, I just got here. Did it get once a man on Monday morning? Those are shipping out or have shipped out. If you get it later, you won't get it until September for the second run. So that really is true. They're going to charge you now. And that's interesting from them. Huh. Guess they're making sure that you're not going to cancel those. Speaking mostly, the Filmation Mermaid is awesome. Love them. Good to hear. That line looks really fun. I hope they'll still be around when I'm able to get them. Jamelin, man, I absolutely wanted Cable and Wolfsbane. Icarus is just straight Kirby goodness. Kazar is cool to have. Red Widow and Dark Winter Thor also came with Sabu. Yeah, those are the two. I'm like, why are you making me get those? When does 86 Prime ship? I've seen other people on YouTube getting them. I hope they can wait till whenever they said he was supposed to come out, because yeah, I need a break from pre-orders coming in. Lar A, 2 back order Jada toys and Bison showed up yesterday, while Ken and Dowsum arrived a few days prior. Probably cracked them open this weekend. Where'd you order them from? Yeah, Savage Dragon was cool. Jeeper Wildcats was just Jim Lee pretending he was still drawing and plotting X-Men. What up, Chief? How you doing there? Joshua, I used to rent the G.I. Joe movie and the Transformers movie every weekend I could as a kid. They were so much fun. I just wish the Autobots didn't get killed off in that opening act, because I just, even as a kid, I was like, wait, they shot each other every episode on the show. How are they getting killed now? Fleazy's World, what's going on? What's up, Jeff? I used up some of my gift card collection on Amazon. I snagged the Cabal, Luke Cage and Iron Fist, She-Hulk, Deathlock, and Quasar. So I opened the Luke Cage and Iron Fist set this week. Wow. Amazing figures. They really knocked those two out. And I am for sure, when I do my top 10 Marvel Legends of 2024, they're going to be high, like top 5 at least, because they're really well done. I mean, Iron Fist hits so many poses, and Luke Cage is like not a slacker either. And they were kind of the inspiration for this week's episode, like figures that needed upgraded. I definitely needed a better Iron Fist. And in Luke Cage, I was using the Netflix MCU version, or not quite MCU version, for my yellow tank top to hang with my new Avengers. Getting the comic book accurate one that wasn't in a box set with the Thunderbolts, really great. And both of those, no complaints. Maybe if I was to try to find one, it would have been that Luke Cage had just like some brass knuckle free fists, but besides that, great set. Henry GHF, what you got going on in that lower DC shelf? Let's see. So it's the NECA Defenders of the Earth. I have the other, I have Mandrake and Lothar. My buddies have them for me. Phantom is getting fixed. The leg broke. We got the DC Essentials, excuse me, on this on these two shelves. So main heroes. I still need to try to track down Green Lantern, villains, and then I've got, you can't see, Nightwing, Starfire, and on the bottom shelf the DC Direct, Reign of the Supermen, and Doomsday. Jamelin, remember I told you I grabbed another mole rat? I got a shipping notice for him. And when I clicked on the link, Pulse showed a blurb mentioning Once a Man Cobra Commander shipping approximately September 15th. Nice. So how many mole rats do you have now? Those are ones where I was not expecting to dig them so much, but every time they show them in like a mass army, I'm like, I could probably get some more of those. I have 2 now, but I do really love those figures. I think they're really fun. And then the option to have them as fully zombied out with the dark energon sticking out of their head. It's cool. And then just regular Cobra goons, also cool. So I might get 6. 3 to have is zombies, and 3 to have is just regular Cobra grunts. Chief, go Joe. Yo, Joe. Patrick says Savage Dragon, the Tick action figure line by NECA would be cool. Also, the Wildcats. I mean, I got to figure McFarlane would do the Wildcats since he has he's already done a Grifter figure. I really would like some highly articulated versions of those characters. So, yeah. King Elector, what's up? Yeah, I love those image characters, and we definitely need some updated classic Wildcats. You still have the Playmate ones? Wow. They still hanging on your shelf, okay, huh? Snake Eyes really like the Kratos for God of War figure. He looks amazing. He does. So does what's his son's name? Atreus? Jeez, what's his son's name? Of course, Atreus. Yeah, yeah. They both look really good. Ryan, upon closer inspection, I think that Valeria only has single jointed elbows. Boo on that. Yeah, I thought that was the case, and I need the New Mutants to have super high articulation. And I'm with you on that box set, though. I mean, maybe they have some body parts that they could mix and match, so not everybody's the same height and all that stuff. Like Danny should be taller than Rain, and where does Carmen match up on that? Roberto and Sam shouldn't be the same height. I need to change out Warlock, but I wouldn't mind maybe like getting a swappable Doug head with Sunspot. But then, of course, you need to buy 2 sets. So maybe I don't want that. 80s Kid says vintage collection is really killing with the blur the Mandalorian set. It's $40. I might strike. But like, stop buying the line, or you're happy with that $40 price point. Moses, if you got charged, you'll likely receive the shipping email in the next day or so. There we go. Should get her soon. Or here. Should get him soon. And Ryan, you're still waiting to get Warbird. I will keep checking for you, my friend, and let you know there's one close by. David Thanos, what's up, Fig Fam? Just came from Target, still waiting for the Roman Reigns shredder. Did you see the other turtles? Because it was pretty fun seeing the New Day come out on Raw rocking their turtle attires. And maybe Roman will show up Friday rocking his shredder gear. Finally got my hands on Warbird and Superior Spider-Man from someone who sold them both for $65. It's not a terrible markup, but I'm glad you got the figures. And I did open up Superior Spider-Man once I got all the Waldos attached in properly. I started fiddling around, actually getting him to stand up on him was pretty cool. Spaded One, still no Warbird, Ghost Rider and Iron Fist. Make up for it thus far. Hopefully we'll find her. Tover Supreme, what's up? No Warbird for me, but I found Red Hulk. Nice. That's a win in my book. I gotta assume they're gonna start pumping out more Red Hulk figures or getting more of those old ones back in rotation next year. I guess they were planning to kind of sync this up with the movie, but then delays messed everything up. James, as far as Super Adaptoid, it's all right. I mean, it was a low these days price for a 6-inch single, so it was a painless purchase, and it doesn't look bad on the shelf with the villains. All right, I guess $20 isn't terrible. I was thinking about how to customize some wings for that bad boy. I might have an option for you. No Warbirds in my area, Jeff, and she's one of my top figures I need. All right, Blake. And Boris Mort is still no Warbird for you, too. All right. I want to make sure as soon as I see her pop back up to let you all know and post it on the Discord, too. Fleazy, still Warbird deprived in Philly. It's a little bit more people than I thought. Laurie, earlier GameStop comment, Mr. Only One is in it. Sucks when they only have one $25 clearance figure wanted and only one $25 markdown wanted because they can't benefit from the buy one get one free. Yeah, it's tricky. Which ones did you go to? Yeah, that's Monzino. David was able to get Cobra Commander. Nice. King Collector. How did everybody get the Once a Man? It sold out instantly. I did see it on Transformers Source for $150. Had to pass on it there. So I've been talking about this. Let's just get to it. Let's do this. While I get that ready, let's do a quick check on our Rattler funding and how things are going. We're very close now to getting our Rattler gunner. Where are we now? Yeah, we got our patches. Yay, patches. Where is it now? Oh, wait. It just oh, there it goes. 13,102 backers. We need 14,000 to get the gunner and then 18,000 to get Baroness. So we're really close. I'm surprised they don't have this further along in this so close to getting because I feel like it should be kind of closer to like here. I guess they're not doing a real time update on it, but it's getting real close to it. So the trick and the thing with this Cobra Commander that's been really, really not cool and set up the right way. So on Hasbro Pulse exclusives, I'm sure all of y'all who've been looking have been over here. It's weird. They keep shifting stuff out. Oh, okay. So you can get Death's Head, you can get Darth Maul and the Speeder, you can get the Transformers 2-pack. So what they said after that initial 2.5 seconds that Cobra Commander was available on Monday, they posted on Instagram, we're going to post this figure back up for pre-order on the next day on Tuesday at 8 o'clock in the morning. And then they updated and said, actually, forget 8 a.m. It's going to be 11 a.m. Eastern time. But then somebody at Hasbro Pulse got the wires crossed. They posted this up for sale at 8 a.m. on Tuesday. And a bunch of people were able to secure their pre-order at that point. But Hasbro didn't screw us over or anybody else who's waiting at 11 o'clock. They did post it back up. So you had two chances on Tuesday to pre-order and get the figure once again. And then Wednesday and also today, he's been popping up kind of sporadically. So there's pockets where you can get the figure. I don't know how realistic it is to just keep checking over and over again, but maybe Friday they'll have some more. I don't know. Keep checking. I feel like they're going to put it up some more. Maybe they'll actually announce when they do it. But the one thing they absolutely have to do is get rid of this limit of 5 per customer. Most collectors who just want it, maybe they try to have about 2 friends. And so 3, I think 2 would be a fair maximum. But this 5 is just encouraging people to buy 5 right away and then start trying to sell them for 45, $50. And that's not cool, as Carlito would say. So that's what's been going on. That's this whole dilemma. This 5 per customer is not a great limit. And it's allowing people who have no intention of, oh, great, I got the figure in hand. And oh, let me help out some of my buddies. They're really just trying to jack up everybody who missed out. So that's what's going on that front. Judge Drez didn't need Warbird or Coco, but I'm enjoying the controversy. You need to get that gift with from Happy Endings with old girl eating the popcorn. HoloNet 1. Yeah, I saw Red Hulk last weekend. Passed because I still have the one from a few years ago. That's the same figure, isn't it? Jamelin, haven't opened Alloy yet. She honestly looks great. She's a little on the small side, but the details look nice. She'll just have to be a 5-inch tall woman. Do you have any of the other ones? Because I'm curious how they scale together. But they look really, really good. Clint, Jeff, does your gut say this is the Cowboys' year? No, my gut will run away before any parts of me say that. Oh, Moses, I got 2 Akiko for free at GameStop with a buy one get one clearance. Use my that voucher is great, right? I mean, it's just you pay for it, and I don't even remember what the membership cost is per year. But seriously, getting a $5 come to our store and buy something, so great, such great incentive. Spaded 1, do that Iron Fist and that Ghost Rider, my top 2 most fun figures of the year so far. Not just Marvel Legends. That's the whole deal. That Iron Fist is great. I mean, such a fun figure. The fact that I can hit him with some balancing poses, Let me see here. I've been shooting a lot of figures. Hmm. Excuse me. All right, here you go. So I went picture crazy with this guy. Able to finally make some use of that saber tooth. Ooh, sorry. Allergies are serious. And what's another one that I really like how it turned out? I spent a lot of time making sure all these guys were balanced up here, but there you go. Mighty Avengers versus New Avengers. There you go. Now you guys can actually see what I was talking about. Putting all of them together. It's really fun having like four of these 85th anniversary figures all together. And then that great Black Widow. So I got Warbird, got a really cool Civil War era Iron Man, astonishing Wolverine, Luke Cage, Iron Fist. Really cool setup here. Actually having a full team. Just need Ronin, but yeah, pretty solid, fun stuff. Sci-Fi George. I was able to get Cobra Commander yesterday on post at exactly 11:03. Nice. Correction. I did open her, but I hadn't popped her out of the plastic. I just checked and she is actually 5'5". So 5'5". Nice. Henry G. DC Direct Reign of the Superman. Nice. I missed the days of DC Direct. I wish I held on to mine. Those are figures that, the Mayfex ones are better. Of the ones I have, like Regeneration Suit Superman, Cyborg Superman, Steel. They're better for the most part. I think the Cyborg Superman and the Mayfex Cyborg Superman are pretty neck and neck. Some accuracy issues ding that Mayfex one down, but it's better articulation, so it's kind of a tie. But I love those figures. I think the sculpting on them is so nice. I'm never getting rid of them. I wish I'd held on to my Justice Society from DC Direct. I think they did such a great job on those figures. Maybe if I can track them down at like some, antique store, I will rebuy those figures because those to me were the pinnacle of the greatness of DC Direct. Articulation be dang. Copperhead's great. I would definitely recommend them. Larry. Jada Toy stuff came from Entertainment Earth. Nice. Order them during their spend 300 get $50 off deal. I mix in stock and pre-orders with the purchase. 16.7% off is better than no discount at all. Yes. Sci-Fi George. I got an Elvis Modoc with the captain for 30 bucks and the rose for $10 at Ollie's 2 days ago. What's wild to me is that Spider-Man retro wave was at Ollie's, I think 2 weeks ago. It was really weird seeing Tarantula, Spider Woman, and the Rose there. I figured it'd been the other characters in that wave, not those three. So it was really wild. Jamelin, this will be my third mole rat. I may end up grabbing one or two more at some point. Yeah. Especially if they hit on some premium Pulse Power Savings Day event. I'm going to grab them and get a whole lot more. Uncarded reviews. Once a Hasbro collector. Henry G. I still have my new 52 figures, the TV, and ID and video game stuff, essentials, and of course my beloved icons. But I wish I held on to all of it. I absolutely did not get rid of my icons, of course, my essentials too. But I had a lot of DC Direct figures that I started selling off when Mattel or selling off when Mattel started doing their line because like these are better, more articulated figures, and they're scaling better because the DC Direct figures never really played well with each other. It's like, what is this figure? They didn't even match up with another one. So that was always my catch with them. 1216 Anarchist. Not really a classic Joker, but I used the Rebirth one. That's the one I thought you were talking about. I had that one too, and I do think that one's a pretty close quality classic version. Yeah, and he is pretty close. So yeah, You gotta send me a picture of your classic setup of Batman villain so far. Which Catwoman do you use? Lone Dragon with an excellent question. Why do some troop builders linger for years and some vanish right away? I miss the Crimson Alley Viper and second Python Patrol Officer, not to mention the Arctic Bats. I have no idea, but you're right. Let's do a quick search on Amazon real fast just to see how this is playing out. I love that I can type in GI and it knows, oh, you must be talking about GI Joe Classified series. Yes, that's exactly what I was looking for. That's what I'm looking for. All right. So I got all these, yeah, of course, and all the random stuff. The Night Creepers. I feel like this is going to be one where people are going to start stocking up on these guys soon. So I think those are going to be ones that are going to not linger around for a while. I already see the Iron Grenadiers are not right up here with the rest of their wave. Hey, you can get a once a man Cobra Commander for 150. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's clearly one of those. I'm going to buy all 5 and then sell them. I think these are really nice too. So this, I think pre-order is the best time to army build up on these. Eel, really great, and Snow Serpent. So those are two that I think would be really worth grabbing quickly. Let's see. I am shocked the Crimson Guard's still here. Crimson Bats, really cheap. I think people were finding that really cheap in stores too. Techno Viper, really good one, is here. But yeah, it's just some random ones where it's like they're gone, never to be seen or heard from again. And it's really weird because it doesn't seem to make any sense. Crimson Viper, was that the one you were talking about? Let me see here. Oh, the Crimson Alley Viper. Yeah. 'Cause I think that was a Walmart exclusive. So I should always make that hard. Waiting for the multiverse cyborg Superman to drop any day now. Then I'm gonna sell my Mayfax one. Oh man. I do think the recolored one with more of the blue showing is really solid. Like that one, I can almost see buying. And I saw a group shot. It was Rob D. Toys posted all 4 of them. They look really good together. And it was probably Rob D. Toys. And they look good, cool. I haven't gotten one of those yet, but I really did think that change with the colors on Cyborg Superman made a huge difference with that figure. I need one more Python Patrol Viper and 2 more Mustard Guard as well. Looking forward to getting Studio Series Optimus Prime from Transformers 1. Jeff, you need to check out the second trailer. I'll check it out. I'm going to watch it, of course. But yeah. Uncarded reviews. The only reason why I actually got the Warbird was because I saw your post about it being back in stock at select Target stores. Found her on the shelf in my local store. Last one. I am so happy to help out. And I will keep posting when Warbird shows up, at least on the website. And hopefully you all are able to get it and track it down at your stores. I think if you ask the nice Target associate nicely, they'll tell you what stores in your area actually have her still in stock. Maybe you can call them and ask them to hold them. I think they'll do it for the day, but try that direction too. Jibru, my buddy went to SummerSlam. He was crazy excited when Roman Reigns showed up. The OTC. He was texting my brother and I, losing his mind over it. It was pretty fun. Felix, a Target near me had Marvel Legends Red Hulk on the shelf last week. Old packaging. So it's just a change with the packaging, not a new figure, right? Bro, I think scalpers have been scooping up the majority of the Warbirds. When I got mine, there were 5 hanging on the peg. By the next day, they were sold out. Yeah, I really think people are, oh, I'll just stock up and grab a bunch of these. You just wish the scalpers would wait a little bit. Just like give everybody who really wants a figure like a 30-day period. Then you can scalp away. This is the worst. Weirbo Jones. Those patches are an insult to backers. Well, they were going to make it 350. So do I want the patches? No. Do I think they're useful or cool? Not really. But I'd rather pay 325 than 350. So, I mean, they threw in something, whatever. I don't think we're gonna have any problem getting Baroness funded. So, if it was a deal where, oh man, we're at 17,992 backers, but because you guys didn't back it enough, we're not getting Baroness. Then I'd be upset about the patches, but I don't think there's gonna be a problem there. Aloe's not bad, a little pricey, but she has great sculpting and a lot of detail. Plus, comes with a decent amount of accessories. Very good. I've worked at Spin Master in the past, and I'm happy to see them make some pretty cool figures that collectors are interested in. Yeah, it's nice to see somebody else kind of enter the arena and deliver some quality figures. Their other stuff has been fine too, so I'm glad to see this new format is working well. Lone Dragon got my order locked in 11:02 Tuesday. Charges pending as of today. Nice. Malcolm Lee, I'm not backing the Rattler. I'm getting that Cobra Commander. FOMO is real. Ollie's for the win. Got the X-Men 3-pack. Go, Joe. HoloNet 1. Hasbro doesn't care. They just want to sell tons. Tons of what? Oh, Hasbro needs to limit the amount. Yeah, I mean, two or three. No more than that. One per purchase. That's the way it should be. I mean, maybe if people wanted to buy it for their friend who was working or something, because, most people are working at 11 o'clock during the day. And I've got a big meeting. I can't hold on, Jim. I've got to get my once a man Cobra Commander in. So, what are the profits for this quarter? I don't think that's going to fly. So, it works out pretty good, for two. That way, somebody can help you out. But that five is ridiculous. Jeff, is there a separate Discord for Lyle's figure files? There is. No, there's just one for Lyle's movie files. And, it's just everything is in one. Spady one, thank you. Iron Fist is really fun. He is a great figure. We call that Hunger Strike Sabers. He's one that needs an upgrade right away, too. Laura did Bowie GameStop tonight. Too late to try Largo. Might try District Heights and or East over Friday or Saturday. The weather is going to be tricky. I did grit my teeth and buy another John Favreau Mando to get a hologram. You got the hologram Han Solo. Okay, I'm glad to hear that somebody was interested in those holograms. Judge Dreads watches. Holonet one, I've seen a bunch of angels. Really? Because I have seen two angels at the same target and have never seen any more. Felix, awesome Avengers setup. Thank you. It was tricky making sure everybody stayed in place. And then, of course, somebody got a little leany, tipsy, Jaquan, and knocked everybody else over. It was a little fun, but it was nice having a team versus team setup like that. Joe Hunt, the Cobra Commander once a man figure was crazy hard to get. I got it on round 2 from Hasbro and it sold out in like 2 minutes. Yeah, he's not lasted very long at all. See you later, 80s. Joshua, I miss DC icons too. I really wish they had just kept them going. Henry J, I just found the Ollies in my area a few months ago. I think I'm gonna spin the block, as they say these days this weekend. Good luck. I think Friday's a better day because everyone hits it on Saturdays. King Collector. The Marvel Legends Red Hulk cannot compare with the Marvel Select Red Hulk. When that Marvel Select Immortal Hulk came out, I got rid of Legends Hulks and never looked back. Just Dreads. So, how do you sell out one day and offer them several more times? Great question. They literally they're like, hey, Joe, there's a whole other box over here. 1216 Anarchist. You were right. I use a Nightfall Catwoman. Love her. Great figure, right? Matthew, I got 5 Crimson Alley Vipers, and my local comic store even had them for retail price. It's awesome when your comic store doesn't try to go with we're the comic store, we're going to mark up everything. I love that when they just go, hey, we're going to keep it retail. It really encourages you to buy from them. Man, exactly. I wish the Scroll and Hellfire Guards came back. Glad I ordered 2 of each packs. I maxed out on those. Now that was one. Give me 10. Don't max me at 5. And that army builders is the exception to that max of 5 rule because you want us to army build during every live stream to go, hey, so you can build your army. But you can't really build much of an army with 5 figures. I mean, like my guy, Savage Land, he is king of the army builders. And he's not the king of the worker people. He's the king of the army builders. He's got a massive, make you jealous army of all these Cobras. And it's awesome to see. And I really wish I had a massive army of scrolls and Hellfire clubs. Because I mean, dude, they need like 10 to get wiped out by Wolverine alone. So yeah, I would love to see them come back on there. That Viper 3-pack is always a good buy. Brings lots of accessories. And you can mix up the guns with them too. Laura A. Hasbro did treat collectors like Galabulus treated Coco before the verdict. What about my trial? What about my window to buy? It's over. You're guilty. The one unforgivable crime. King Collector. I still have a lot of my DC Direct figures. Most of my lanterns are DC Direct, and my main Superman and Wonder Woman is DC Direct. The sculpts just can't be beat. Which Superman and which Wonder Woman are you using? And I have a lot of those lanterns with my DC Classics Green Lanterns, my lantern shelf, because they went crazy making so many of those. And I was like, well, let's make a whole shelf of Green Lanterns. Because that was during the peak of Jeff Johns' amazing run on Green Lantern, where it's like, sure, I'll buy Sinestro Corps. I'll buy Blue Lantern Corps. Whatever. Keep them coming. Howling at 1, going on a toy run Saturday. Hopefully there's still something left by then. Good luck. Where are the scanner people at book sales? I haven't heard of that before. Big Little Collectibles. What's up, guys? Sorry I'm late, stuck at work. Man, being stuck at work on a Thursday is no fun. It's like we're going to squeeze every little bit of work out of you because we know you're going to try to leave out early on Friday. Hopefully work wasn't too bad and you're back in hanging out with us tonight. Welcome. You would have rather paid $350, or they could have added a small ordnance rack for the tarmac. Maybe like a small section of tarmac. That would have been fun too. Lazy. I was in Ollie's one time and beat a scalper to Joe Fix It. Nice. I grabbed my allotment for me and my 2 sons and walked away like Shaft. Nice. Patches. We're talking about patches? Patches. We're talking about patches? Hey, I'm only here so I don't get fined, Jamie. Fleazy, not a plane, but patches. I feel like they're gonna be the Bob the Goon of the collecting world. Like 20 years from now, those patches are gonna be so rare and so in demand. We're gonna be like, I can't believe we laughed at these patches. Yeah, they're paying for little Johnny's college fund. No, little Trey's. All right, I messed up the lyrics for Kanye's song. Little Trey's scholarship. There you go. Intimate snob. Limiting quantities does not work. They just find ways to get around it. They use multiple emails or have their friends do multiple orders. And that's a lot of work. But I think it would make it a little bit more fair for everybody. King Collector. Spin Master has always made some really good looking Batmobiles in their 12-inch line that can be customized to fit 7-inch figures. What do you have to do to customize them? Spaded 1. I'm a little peeved at Hasbro's uptick in locking heavy hitters behind multi-packs. Doom in a 3-pack, Sabretooth in a 2-pack. You didn't, I mean, I felt like the Cabal 3-pack was 3, really solid figures. Taskmaster was a new version. Iron Patriot was new. It's funny because I feel like that set, you'd probably be able to find Doom the easiest and somebody trying to sell it on eBay without having to buy that 3-pack. Sabretooth, we're all in trouble trying to find them if we don't have them already. You do your pre-orders in the bathroom when it's time for the boss. Hey, did G-Brew press the button? Press the button. No, he's in the restroom again every Tuesday at 1:00. What's up with this guy? Michael Solis. Did anyone pre-order that new Spider-Verse figures? Let's talk about them. Thank you for reminding me because I had that on the list of things to talk about. Really solid set here. And I really love that movie. Thought they did a great job with all of them. And I love how unique those figures turned out. We got Peter Parker, we got Spider-Man 2099, we got Miles, we got Miles G. Morales, we got Spider-Gwen, we got Spider-Punk. I love this reverse color setup for him. And let's see if I can not butcher my guy's name. Pavatar, Prabhahar. Yeah, I feel like I butchered it. But they look really good. Nice amount of accessories. I do wish, as always, that they would make these waves with some builder figure. Because I mean, we're paying 25 bucks for them. Yeah, we got an extra head sculpt, got a cool accessory here. We got that, but I mean, come on, we need a little bit more. I mean, and with so many characters, we weren't going to get them all. So it'd have been really nice to have a builder figure included with this set too. So that's always my soapbox. I'm going to stand on that and stand on business standing on it. But yeah, great looking figures, fun wave, fun line. You can get them from my affiliate, Entertainment Earth. They've got a special going right now. Free shipping on all $59 orders, but even better, they've got this summer rewards deal, which is really solid. Spend $100, get a $20 gift code. You just need to order between now and August 13th and spend that $20 at any point in time in September. Lots of stuff you can use it on, though. However, wow, Jeff, I didn't even remember that guy's name. Jaquan. Wow. Oh, man. Tipsy was a fun song. The hologram Han Solo will likely serve as a Sub-Zero victim. Now that's cool. Maybe a striker. There you go. I like your thought there. Spady one. Fun fact: classified Grunt's helmet fits perfectly on that 2-pack Luke Cage for a quick and dirty civilian roadblock. Maybe when he's working in the back, making up some grub for the Joes. Ryan Daly, since I haven't been paying attention to the McFarlane figures, any word they're going to make a Golden Age Sandman. I wish. The JSA is severely underrepresented by this multiverse line. We've got Green Lantern, we've got a Flash. It doesn't really fit in with the Green Lantern. But they need a lot more work. Hopefully, a lot more. Mickey Rowe, what's going on? Hoping for a new pre-order announcement for the 2-pack Sentinels. Yeah, they sold out really too fast. Hasbro should keep the pre-order window open so they can see the high demand of the amounts they need. That makes perfect sense. Why don't they do that? Because it's not like, hey, we're sold out of pre-orders. Blake, I didn't back the Rattler. I wanted temporary tattoos or stickers. I don't sew. Just use your staple gun. Joshua, I think the patches would have gone over better if there were only 2 tiers and the patches were an early bird unlock. You know what? I think that would have made a lot of sense. That way no one would have been crying about not getting. And of course, that would have been a done deal. Because what was it? Just like 2 days and the whole thing was funded. But yeah, that would have made sense. And everybody would have been fine with that. I mean, we did just get 2 tiers with the Giant Man. So yeah, that would have worked. Henry G says, am I the only one tired of McFarlane all the platinum BS with multiverse? Depends. Are you trying to get the other platinum version? Because it does get tricky. The scanner people are the Amazon eBay resellers who buy all the vintage horror books and sell what should be $5 book for 55. That's not great. They scan the barcodes on all the books to see what they can sell them for. I've seen people do that with figures in the aisles too. That tattoo would be great. We look like CM Punk. Look in my eyes. What do you see? I think if Hasbro were to keep releasing army builders intermittently, they'd see constant sales. Your hardcore builders would go crazy. And a lot of the rest of us would casually pick up multiples over time. I think you're right, Jamelin. Flamingo sauce. What's up? Spider-Man Build-A-Figure waves are a thing of the past. Hasn't been 2 years since the last one, but there's still so many figures. That would be great for Build-A-Figures with Spider-Man. And I think you're right. Maybe it's even 3 years. I feel like they really could do more, though. It was a joke. It's a song. Push the button. I'm sorry. Big Little Collectibles. Do you think Hasbro will ever bring back the army builders like the Skrulls and Hydra soldiers. Missed out on them when they came out. Would love to have some in the collection. I feel like they've revisited some stuff in the past and try to get it back out there. I don't understand their reluctance to do the Skrulls and the Hydra soldiers again, or AIM for that matter. I don't get it because they sold out. And I feel like when stuff sells out, that's an indicator you've got something that people want. Maybe make some more. I don't get it. Hard act to follow. What's up? Did all those Spider-Verse figures have two head sculpts each? Yes. I believe that's correct. Let me just do a real quick swing back through. Yes, they all have a mask and unmasked portrait, but don't take my word for it. There you go. You can see. There you go. They've all got a separate head sculpt. That's really cool. Nice to have civilian look going and or civilian unmasked look too. Didn't Peter B. Parker have a baby with him? This is the blonde Spider-Man from the first one. Because I think regular Peter, the one that's hanging out with Miles, is a brunette. David Thanos says, hit the like button, people. Thank you. Appreciate that. 1216 Anarchist. I second that. Need for more McFarlane JSA figures. And how about the love from the All-Star Squadron? I am giving you a big virtual hug. Bring it in. I'm so disappointed with Shiny Knight. Like, who is this? What are you doing? I mean, I feel like Sir Justin and whoever that character is, I think it's from Grant Morrison. I'm like, no, no, no. Why did we get that version? But the patches are iron on. Now you're talking. Hard act to follow. Is it me or does Hasbro not keep those army builders around longer? They need to keep them around longer because they would sell. Flamingo sauce. They may be getting shot down because one of my friends who does a bunch of stuff said that Hasbro approves questions, so they may want to ask that question, but they're not going to get it answered on a live stream or be able to tell people what's going on with army builders. So that's it. Jeff, did you order Death's Head? I did not. I do want to. It's so much stuff, and right now, all priority has to go to the Rattler. So it's like everything else is getting cut, pre-orders canceled because it's like y'all dropped the big bomb, and now you're going, hey, here's pre-orders that were set for October coming in now. So it's just how it goes. Big Little Collectibles. Army Builder 3-packs would be cool. Think the G.I. Joe Classified Viper 3-pack, but with Hydra soldiers, 2 grunts and an officer. See, I don't want an officer. I just want 3 of the exact same figure. Make my army building easier. Darren Sanders says, Jeff, that X-Men shirt is great. I want one. I am definitely going to put a link to this here in the chat so you all can see it, or postscript in the item description later on. G-Brew, the Grant Morrison and JLA Unlimited versions of Shining Knight are the only version of those characters I'm familiar with. Yeah. I think that's the only ones. I mean, just that one, the old school version and the Grant Morrison one. Jeff White, anybody grab any of the 40% off Toads from Big Bad Toy Store? Couldn't resist the general slaughter for that discount. Nah, what was on sale there? Jalen, has anyone ever dealt with McFarlane customer service? I ordered the crisis wave and it never arrived. The post office said it was delivered. That's not great. I haven't, but hopefully they are not too much trouble. Hard act to follow. Yeah, that classified sticker shit. Yeah, and I canceled that order too. It was like, no, I really wanted to get it, but hopefully Entertainment Earth, Big Bad Toy Store, and Amazon will have them in stock later on. G-Brew, Army Builder 3-packs with cheap packaging with mad accessories. Yes. Let's make that a reality. I forgot to show this last week, but I definitely did not want to go another week and forget it. Zombie Sailor Toys posted, I guess it's still in progress, version of their sort of kind of deluxe Jeff Jarrett figure, new generation style. I think this head sculpt is really nicely done. Good work on the hair. This is a better likeness than their Flying Brian figure. Love the work on the outfit. That is just a gaudy, obnoxious JEFFJARRET Jeff Jarrett figure. Hopefully, he has a massive, ridiculous hat and a guitar so they can be with his baby tonight. I like this figure. Hopefully, it's not too ridiculously expensive because we're not going to get one from Mattel. And I really like to get this one. Hard act to follow. Did anyone catch the biker mice from Mars from Wally World? The bikes are coming up. Oh, so they are doing the bikes too. My buddies did show a picture of those figures. Joshua, my preferred toy website lets you pay for orders in 4 payments, so that definitely made it easier to keep the stinger while saving up for the Rattler. Which one did you get? I mean, what's your preferred toy website? David Thanos, that Jared figure looks good. I might get it depending on the price. I'm with you. Hopefully, it's not too expensive. All right, let's see. Was there anything else I want to run through before we get into our big topic for the night? Yes, Mattel Creations, new 2-pack, Imperium, $50. Now, normally their elite figures are $22, but we're getting the ring jackets, we're getting the t-shirts and swappable fingers. Not terrible. They're shipping on or before October 18th, before could be tomorrow, but that's solid. I like the fact that they're doing tag teams. I don't know if I love the $50 price point, especially since you're gonna have to pay for shipping, but not terrible. And I think I would have gotten this if Imperium wasn't broken up. James Ben. Hey Jeff, I love your channel, but I don't get to catch it live too often. I'm here every Thursday at 8:05. So glad to see you here tonight hanging out with us. And thank you for watching. Gee, bro, I've been trying to figure out how to contact Barnes and Noble about my Walt Simons and Thor omnibus that I already paid for and never received. The package got damaged and disappeared into the ether. That's never a good thing. I hate when that happens. It's just like, come on, guys. I did my part. Y'all need to do yours. All right, so I've done an update on that, and then we're gonna see if there's anything else. Oh, the Batman Forever Batmobile with Alfred pre-orders coming next Thursday. So a week from today. We're gonna see that up there. So if you want the Michael Go version of Alfred that works with all 4 Batmen or 3 Batmen, Keaton, Kilmer, Clooney, gotten figures from McFarlane for most of those, now's your time to get it. Actually, I think he did do a Keaton version too in that Batman movie pack. Flamingo sauce. Definitely more Spidey baths they can do. Man spatter, man spider, not mansplainer. Spider side, staggering, and I don't know if it works as a Build-A-Figure deluxe, but I want big wheel. There you go. That Imperium set will be on sale for Christmas. Imperium should have been released a year ago in a 3-pack. Right. Like I gave you money for a product. If I can't get the product, I want my money back. They still got your money hostage? That's really no good. Oops. Big Little Collectibles. What are the figures you want to see in the Rumored Secret Wars wave? I don't know. I think they're going to do more of a throwback to the figures, but I would love to see, let's say, a 6-figure wave and hope against hope that is not retro card. They actually give us a full wave of the Builder figure. I would like to see a better version of Molecule Man, one that doesn't look like he's a model, because I hated that head sculpt. I was like, what are you doing? And a smaller Buck. He's too tall. He's as tall as Dr. Doom. That's all wrong with him. Absorbing Man, Volcana, Titania, yeah, running out of spots. Captain America with the A blacked out, or just like the black mask around there. Let's see. Got 2 more characters. Yeah, I need to build a figure. I'm gonna go with the new updated Colossus. I think maybe they can make him work as a build a figure. We've already seen that. So one with butterfly shoulders. He'd be one. Yeah, let's see. Actually, for my build a figure Colossus, I want him powered down. That way I can have my Peter Rasputin version and the blue pants. And we'll have to make up a healer. What's her name? Zod, something like that. I would love to see that version because I think he was powered down a lot of the times. He's like, "Oh, Cat, yeah, I miss you. Oh, who's the healer with the white hair? Holler at me." So he'd be my build a figure. So my last figure in this, and I want a box set of the Wrecking Crew. Where do I go with that choice? I mean, he's got to be somebody useful and worthwhile. Rogue with a happy face, not the mean, I'm coming to take your powers, Carol. So yeah, I guess that'd be it. But I want like every character, maybe redone. At least the Wrecking Crew. They desperately need new figures. Kind of feeling old man Bruce Wayne. It's a nice looking figure. Flamingo sauce. Titania's my most wanted. Yeah. I want her and Absorbing Man because Absorbing Man we have he's too big and he doesn't work at all. Is that an all bad guy X-Men shirt? No, it's got the Storm is not on this shirt for whatever reason, but it's the heroes. It's just the way I'm sitting up here in the chair. Greg Archer. What's up, Greg? How are you? You're never late. You arrived just exactly the time you were supposed to. Ryan, the Secret Wars wave should pay homage to the vintage line by including Daredevil, Falcon, and Hobgoblin, despite the fact they weren't in the comic. I would love to see Daredevil and Falcon. I think we got a really good Hobgoblin already. And maybe Iceman. And I guess that's where they could release a better version of Constrictor. So there you go. They need a new chameleon. Karma? Sorry. It was right there. Had to take it. Which one? So you want to see him in the suit again or that Spider-Man cartoon purple suit? Which would be fun too. I'd like a pacifist 2-pack with Colossus and Nightcrawler. Now, with the Errol Flynn head sculpt from back in the day, Absorbing Man for sure. Yes, he is. Gosh, that figure is such a pain to try to pose. I mean, he's big. I like that, but he just is too big. Too big. Just terrible. Flamingo sauce. More 70s, 80s X-Men and more classic Avengers members. I pray for the day we get Stingray. Nice. Good job rhyming there. Okay, so we're here. It's that time. I put out the homework assignment. What do you all want to see upgraded? What are figures in your collection? You're like, yeah, this one needs to get improved right away. I've said 5 already. Marvel Legends, Absorbing Man, The Wrecking Crew, Wrecker, Pile Driver, Thunderball, Bulldozer. All of them are gigantic, too big, way too massive, and are just desperately in need of an upgrade. Let's see what figure Dr. Doom, so I can properly show you how badly scaled these figures are. There we go. Let me go to my Marvel Legends and Captain Marvel and Dr. Doom says so you can see how poorly scaled the Wrecking Crew, Absorbing Man are. Those guys. That was a very photo intense review. So of course, I didn't do that. Let's see here. To go to my Baron Zemo and the Masters of Evil shoot. So I can show you all exactly how bad the scaling is. There we go. We can start with this photo with Bulldozer. Way too big. It should be the same height as Hercules at the most. He is towering over these guys. It just looks ridiculous. He looks like he is from a totally different line of figures. Just not at all fitting. And let's see here. Let me show you the full deal. I wouldn't mind an updated, upgraded Mr. Hyde while we're at it. And Black Knight, just one that can actually fit. All right, so here it is. This is what I'm talking about. Absorbing Man is the same size as giant Mr. Hyde. Bulldozer, Wrecker, Pile Driver, Thunderball, all way too big. Baron Zemo is the only one that's scaled like a normal person. I don't mind Grey Gargoyle being taller, and Tiger Shark, he could use an upgrade. This mold has not aged well, but all these guys here could get upgraded, and I would be thoroughly thrilled. All right, let's see where we're going here. What are some choices y'all have? Need that 97 Bastion figure. I mean, I feel like the time is over. We got a Bastion in that HasLab Sentinel, but enough time has passed that I feel like it's fair game to get a new one. Joshua, my Marvel Legends collection isn't very big, but I'd love for Emma Frost to not be terrible. Yeah, she's hideous on multiple levels. I don't know what went on with that figure, but they failed to deliver big time on Emma. She just doesn't get it done on any level of anything. And I'm with you. Here's Emma Frost. She's a quick pull up. I mean, the outfit doesn't work. The cape is too restrictive on any kind of articulation. The head sculpt, not great. She's too small. She's shorter than Kitty Pryde, which is not great. But that also has to do with the fact that yeah, she's I mean, look at this. These are what Emma Frost should look like, and that's doesn't work at all. She's bad. Can't barely stand either, thanks to those terrible heels. It's just an abomination. And this is this God. I mean, we've got all kinds of mess here. Too tall, Kitty Pride. That's the old astonishing Wolverine. He's okay. He got improved, but Emma's just bad. Just not working for me at all. And this is the part I think is the most ridiculous. Kitty Pryde looks more like an adult woman than Emma Frost, and that's just not great. Not getting it done. Emma definitely needs an upgrade. I'm with you. Hard act to follow. Yes, on Emma Frost. Judge Dreads definitely need the Wrecking Crew. Need them to redo Beast. Ryan, what do you want to see with the new Beast? Because I might be with you on that. Do you want a smaller one or more articulated Beast? More of a Perez Burn style Beast? Which one? Big Little Collectibles. I'd like to see a purple and green Wasp too. Secret War is the first story I read with her, and to me, that's the look I think of first when I think of her. Yeah, I'm with you. Uh, Same. I knew Captain America and Thor and Iron Man, but the rest of them were like, who are all these characters? And I think She-Hulk had shown up on the cartoon back in the day, so that was where I knew her. But the rest of them were like, who are these people? Sign Collectibles. What up? How are you? Mickey Rowe, Iceman needs an awesome powered down look. I like his blue and baby blue colored uniforms, like in the animated series and Jim Lee comics. Don't forget the X Factor look. Gotta get that. Redos, says G Brew. Clint and Kate from Fraction Era. Yeah, I need that Clint because they started to do more Hickman era Avengers, and yeah, that Hawkeye isn't working. Astonishing Beast and Kitty, yes. Classic Cyclops, Green and Yellow Banshee, yes. Hasbro, listen to G Brew. He knows of what he speaks. Astonishing Emma Frost, Thunderbird on a body that doesn't suck. Bastion, Mystique. What would you like to see done with Mystique? Hard act to follow. They just put out Crystal and Lockjaw. They need to redo Black Bolt Medusa. Yes. Zion Collectibles. We need the front three from Secret War #1. Updated Cyclops, Captain America, brown suit Wolverine, darker brown. Yeah, because one that they've shown seems more suited for the arcade, even though I'm pretty sure he's part of that Secret Wars wave. Into me snob. Every female buck needs an update with new engineering and varying heights, but let's start with Misty Knight. Yes. Great call. I love seeing that Star Wars detail back there, killing it with that display. Your whole setup is awesome, Ashley. Thank you. This is like a fraction of it. I'm working on clearing up the space so I can show you guys the figure room. But yeah, I was pretty happy getting another detail. Felix, Loose Collector's Monster Hide is a great substitute for Marvel Legends Hide. It is, but it's pretty expensive though. But I'm with you. It's a much better version. Joshua, I can forgive Emma not really posing, but she can't even stand, which is a real problem. I mean, you got to have that much at least with your figure. You can't stand, shout out Marvel Girl with that House of X wave. She might be the biggest offender for me in my entire collection because she's too small. Her head sculpt is kind of whack, and she can't stand up, even with a stand. She's tipping over, falling, a mess of a figure. And I'm with you. Ryan, you know my thoughts on classified retro Flint, and I wouldn't mind seeing an updated Lady J. Yeah, they did do her in the retro line already, but I would be up for a classic look for her as well. Zion Collectibles wouldn't mind a pinless symbiote Spider-Man, updated Colossus. Yeah, excuse me, and Beyonder. Now we're talking Michael Jackson jacket, Jerry curl, or puff of smoke. Inspiration for Parallax and Galactus everywhere. Which version? Michael Solis, Loki. Yeah, I'm with you on that. 1216 Ericus. I would love to see a smaller beast a la John Byrne or George Perez. Yeah. He's got to be super articulated too. So he can bounce around and make everybody annoyed. And I guess it will work for a Defender's Beast too. Sir, Rick Cage, what's going on, my man? Sir Jeff, greetings, Captain, and brightest day and blackest night. No updated figures will I see in display Malachite. Harry G, I'm with you on the Wrecking Crew, but do we trust Hasbro to start a new team when we have a completed Wrecking Crew? They need better figures. I feel like we're seeing them do more 3 packs, 4 packs, 5 packs. So I think given the fact that they don't need to really change too much from the Wrecking Crew's look, and really those versions they gave us were more modern than anything else. Let's see. Marvel. I hope they don't show the versions of the Wrecking Crew from She-Hulk. Let's see here. I want classic. There we go. I'll go with this Alpha Flight version of the team that shows them in their full on glory the way I want them. Of course, this is too small, but let's see here. This is what I want to see from these guys. Basic, simple Wrecking Crew. So they don't have to do too much with them. Besides Wrecker, they're basically using the same body and Pile Driver, yeah. Bulldozer's orange. He just needs a little bit of extra, detail, the helmet and the collar and the gauntlets and boots. But these three just need the same body, really. And they don't need any extra work. They're easy repaint, where it's really just the head sculpts and his armor pieces. Wrecker could be a standalone figure, so they could do a 3-pack with Thunderball, Bulldozer, Pile Driver, and then do Wrecker on his own. But I don't think there's any reason they couldn't do those figures, especially with their loves of 2-packs going right now. King Collector. I like those Wrecking Crew figures. I still have mine. And if you need a good Emma Frost, check out that Marvel Select one with her cape on. She looks great. She's a little too tall, right? Jibru, more redos. Ninja Psylocke on more articulated body, yes. Ditto for Mystique with cloth skirt thingy for better posing. Marauder Sabretooth, yes, please. Iceman, any, really, yes, I'm with you. I haven't got a good Iceman figure yet. Fleazy, did they ever make a Tyrone Cash, the Hulk from the Ultimate Universe? Not that I'm aware of. Flamingo Sauce, Claremont Cyclops, Bleeding Edge Iron Man, Black Bolt, Magneto on the Vulcan body, Mystico new articulated body, and Iceman finally needs a good figure. I'm glad to see the love for an updated Iceman figure. Ryan, I want a beast that scales better with the Avengers and the X-Men in the 70s and 80s. Yes. Judge Dredd still waiting on a definitive Magneto. I like the X-Men 97 one. That kind of is my new default version. What would you like to see with the definitive Magneto? Tom Finn, what's up, my man? Falcon, Valkyrie, yes. Yellow Jacket and Banshee are the top of my remake list. Remake? Yes, I want all 4 of those. I was going to go through this without saying I need a green and yellow Banshee, but we need one. So get on it, Hasbro team. Felix, Misty Knight for the win. Hopefully she can look straight. Sorry. And not have eyes going like Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Tough guy. Mickey Rowe. How would you feel if the Inhumans Medusa had rooted hair? Less weight from the plastic hair. I think she would really look out of place with all the other figures, and then I feel like there'd be a contingent going, "This is too much like a doll," and then others would go, "Well, do all the female figures with that." So I think that would make for a little tricky thing. I wonder if they could design, and of course, this makes her too much work. Come up with some way to make her have lighter hair, like the sculpt was maybe hollow, so it wasn't so heavy on the figure. Because I don't have a Medusa figure that can stand on her own either. At least she can lean back, Fat Joe style, and not look out of place and fall over. Ryan Daly, would it kill Hasbro to redo the Mandalorian for once? Exactly. Joshua, oh, a classified long hair blonde cover girl. I'm assuming they're saving that very unique cartoon look when they get to a Wolverine, because I feel like that's right there. And we didn't get, we got a cover girl standalone. I think we're going to see her with that cartoon look, the blonde hair, with whenever we get a Wolverine. And will they be able to call it the Wolverine? Jibru, every Cyclops costume they've done on the Bucky Cap body needs an update. Likewise with Carol Captain Marvel on a similar body to her Warbird figure. Yeah, okay. I see that. Hard act to follow. Loose Collector Chaotica looks more like Emma Frost than Marvel Legends Emma. I'm with you. Which Lady J? Lone Dragon, dark green pants and light green shirt, or dark green pants and olive shirt? Real decisions. I just want one with a consistent color, the light green, I suppose, like the figure back in the day. Like her hair is so close, but there's some parts to it where she looks bald, and it's like, so close. I've actually turned the hair around on, my original Lady J figure just because I was like, what would that look like? And I don't hate it because it makes her hair look a little fuller, which is definitely something that is not the case with the original. So there you go. Because I cracked open my Doc figure playing around the stretcher so you can get a sense of what I did there. So see, I just have her hat to the back, her pants down real low. Shout out T-Boz, Left Eye, and Chili. So you can see it looks kind of cool. And I like that look. Kind of makes sense for updated modern Lady J figure. But again, the hair on the sides is a little bit lacking. Brianna with Jerry Curl for sure. Absolutely. James, I want to see a new Mandarin, the Wizard. Yes, a new Doc Samson, and I definitely agree with the new Wrecking Crew. There we go. So I think we're in agreement. We need an updated Wrecking Crew. Into me snob, Shatterstar can use an update. What would you like to see with that update? Smaller mold, better articulation. What do you want to see with him? Hard act to follow. Make a retro blonde cover girl. As long as she's easy and breezy. Big Low Collectibles. What's another Marvel comic event you'd like to see a wave dedicated to? Probably Infinity Gauntlet. There's still a ton of characters that I could use for that. Which ones? Star Fox, Lady Thanos, Mephisto, Adam Warlock, and Hulk with his Professor Hulk gear where he's wearing the outfit. So that's 5. Maybe he'd be the builder figure. Oh, let's see. So who else could I throw in that mix? Maybe an updated Fire Lord. Let's see. I'm trying to just remember which ones I was like, yeah, this one needs a new figure. Maybe a better cloak and Nova with yellow instead of that bad gold. So there's enough options there. And Quasar has a different look in that than a figure. So I think I said 8. So yeah, plenty of options there. Flaming Flamingo sauce. I wonder if we'll actually see that Crossbones and Constrictor 2-pack. I feel like everything else that was on the league list, rectangular posted, was solid. So I assume so. Michael Solis, Sam Captain America, Classic Punisher, All Father Thor, and the Thing with Fixed Shoulders. What's up with Thing's shoulders? Tover Supreme, I have a soft spot for Dark Hawk. What needs to be changed with him? Because I actually like that figure, and I think they executed his wings really well. MIS1 Wrecker's Crew. Yeah. Flamingo sauce. I said Magneto on the Vulcan body, but I forgot about the new Punisher body. Depending on how bulky is, then that body would be dope. Maybe so. Definitely want to see that in hand first. Lone Dragon. Funny that Wild Weasel has a removable helmet and Barbecue does not. We've seen Barbecue's face a lot, and I don't remember ever seeing Wild Weasel's face. We didn't. Maybe well, I guess we've already gotten a really classic version of Barbecue. Finally found a Warbird. Nice. Was it the one on the shelf or did they have multiples? Henry G, we need an updated John Byrne, Cyclops, Thunderbird, Iceman, Medusa, and Black Bolt, and an updated Comic Guardians team. Yes. Which version of the Guardians? Judge Dreds, I feel 97 Magneto is too small. And Java want better power effects. And you know we're not getting any new power effects. Tom Finn, let's have a Daughters of the Dragon Hasbro Pulse exclusive 2-pack with Misty and Colleen. No, I feel like that could work on Amazon too. They don't have to make that an exclusive to Pulse. I feel like it would sell. Flamingo sauce. Oh my gosh, yes. A classic Valkyrie. Absolutely needs an update. And give us a rider's packaging with Aragorn. Aragorn. Yes. I'm with you so much on that. Zion Collectibles. Hopefully Marvel Legends can keep doing faceplates going forward. Which ones would you like to see with faceplates? Rick Cage, the official handbook of the Marvel Universe Deluxe Edition, the blueprint, as well as the inspiration of us Marvel collectors. Am I right, Sir Jeff? It's solid. I mean, I feel like if they just did that, they're well on their way to all the figures in the way we want. Archangel in the blue and white uniform, but with the metal wings, says the Wondrous One. Yeah, that was a fun era in the X-Men comic run, and I'd be down for that too. He's got so many different looks. That's why it was really important for them to do a really great version with that red and white. So we need the red and the yellow gloves and boots. We need one with the X Factor costume colors and the blue. I mean, there's so many different looks for him. Easy Reader. Did they ever make a Charlie 27 or Martin X figure? I would like an Impossible Man figure too. They haven't on all three. They did do an Impossible Man way back in the, I think Toy Biz did that. Henry G, I wouldn't mind seeing a new Craven on one of these new body bucks, but what about the Cankles? King Collector. They need to make Rick Jones. I agree. Betty Ross, Ned Talbot, and a comic version of General Ross. Now let's get a Spider Friends Video Man. Video Man. Wow, take me back. Lawson says Marvel Legends figures that I think need to be updated the most because they're terrible. Include Constrictor, who has a subpar head sculpt with a shovel chin. And how bad is Claw's figure? Ick. A casual critic. Alley Vipers definitely need to be more bulky muscle wise. I thought this back when I got a couple. They should be intimidating as heck. Yeah. And not falling over all the time, too. Excuse me. Blake said Enchantress needs a redo and throw in an Odin size executioner while they're at it. Yeah, make that happen. Jibra, I did already cancel these. And Blake also said Black Bolt has to be next real soon. Iceman 2, yes. Wookie Sasquatch says Peter Venkman, Plasma Series. He has no neck. It is not a very good likeness. How am I supposed to make my John Winger Joe Classified custom? Excellent question. 80s Kids said Bespin Luke and Boba, 100%. Lando just needs a soft goods cape. Yes. Let me see. Judge Dredd needs comic book Gamora. Which costume? You talking about the Shatterstar? Better articulation, alternate uniform. Yeah, he's got a bunch. So yeah. Jibru, Chode already needs an update. I may have missed it, but did anyone mention Flint? Yes. I would like some Exiles and Ecstatic figures. They would be fun. Deathlock on one of these new bucks. That would be cool. Mickey Rowe, when will we see Doc Samson? I mean, he's overdue. So anytime is too late, but hopefully we'll see him. Jibru. Oh, Archangel. Yes. Everyone on the Bucky cap needs updated. Power Pack, win. Lone Dragon, also not soon enough. Multiverse, Wonder Woman can use an update. Right, Jamelin. 1, so we get another chance to get her. 2, maybe make her a George Perez accurate version. That's what I'm holding out for. Love to put her on that shelf. There you go. Judge Dredd, I'm going with Marvel Select Archangel. I wonder if he's going to be totally out of scale. Henry G. Yes. Tom Finn, a new Misty Knight, and also agree with Flamingo and Valkyrie. Yes, sir. Hard act to follow. We need the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse with the horses. First time in Legends. Well, we got to get them before we get their upgrades, but yes. Didn't we pull up the comic story where Wild Weasel's canopy and visor were broken a couple weeks ago? Yeah, Jamelin, but it didn't show his full head, so yeah. You got Warbird off the Target website. Local pickup. Nice. Very good. Glad that worked out. I feel like that's going to be an easy way to get her going forward. Lone Dragon. I need an Amazing Friends or classic comic Aunt May. I still don't know why we don't have an Aunt May figure or Flash Thompson or so many of his supporting cast. Hard act to follow. Remake the original Thor with the soft goods cape. I am with you. Now, when you say original, are you talking about the old ones we've gotten or the 80th anniversary version? Flamingo sauce. If you can pick one out of your top 50 lists that would 100% made, who would you choose? Banshee. Just because he's the holdout from getting one of my favorite teams completed. Now, that's the immediate reaction response. But yeah, I would say him. Because I need a better Cyclops in the blue and white. I still need X Factor, Iceman to get done. So I would have said maybe Jean Grey and her X Factor red and yellow, but there still needs so much work on that team. Box set would be just fine. Laurie, upgrade. Classified old man stalker to his cartoon look. 6-arm Spider-Man. They got spirals improvements done. Very true. The lizard, upgrade his availability. Upgrade Matt Tracker's height and articulation. Play Tarpley. Sunfire. Yeah. Jeff White, need a new Darkhawk. What do we want to see improve with Darkhawk? David Thanos. Now that Arn Anderson is back, time to update him. Yes, give him a body that doesn't make it look like he's been using Weight Watchers. Arn was thick. No diet. Intimate Snob. We need Gate, Manifold, and Darwin. They would be fun. We're moving ahead of upgrades, though. Jeeper, the 6-armed Spider-Man, reminded me that classic Morbius is still only on the Bucky Cat body, which was always too small for Morbius. It was. Comic accurate Darkhawk. I'm gonna leave that last one's modified a bit. Okay, Jeff, thank you. I was trying to figure out what was wrong with it. I'm not as big a Darkhawk fan as some of y'all, so that was helpful. All right, well, it's another fun show as always. Thank you, everybody, for spending your Thursday night hanging out with me. I've still got a few more hours of Olympics to catch up on, so looking forward to seeing stuff. I've watched a lot of action during the day, but I'm sure there was some stuff I missed, so I'm going to catch up on it, and I will post that video that I recorded probably in the next couple of days, so be on the lookout for it. And as always, you can see me and the rest of the gang every Wednesday on Lyle's Movie Files, and Wednesday, 8:05 p.m. Eastern Time. And if anything interesting happens between now and next Thursday, I'll do a video on it. But for now, thanks for hanging out. You guys have an awesome weekend. For now, this episode of Lyle's Figure Files has been filed.